Okay, so you're scrolling through your Telegram, right? Maybe checking your crypto balances in your Telegram wallet, and bam, there it is.
Yeah, unexpected. Definitely caught a lot of people off guard. Millions of Pi Network users, pioneers as they like to be called, have been seeing it.
And I bet if you're one of them, you're probably thinking, hold on, what's going on here?
Big question mark.
Well, that's exactly why we're here today on the deep dive to figure this whole thing out. Pi Network popping up in the Telegram wallet. We've got to dig into this.
Absolutely. We'll sift through the noise, look at what we know, and try to make sense of it all for you.
So to set the stage, right, Pi Network is all about making cryptocurrency accessible, something you can mine on your phone, believe it or not.
Which is a huge departure from the whole mining rig, tons of electricity thing, you know?
Exactly. But here's the catch. They're currently in what's called an enclosed mainnet.
Yeah, like a beta test almost.
In a way, yeah. They're working on the system, letting people mine Pi, but you can't trade it externally yet.
Not on the open market now.
Right. So it's kind of its own little world for now.
Makes sense. Get everything running smoothly before opening the floodgates.
And then on the other side, you have Telegram. A messaging app? Sure. But they've also got this Telegram wallet feature that's been gaining some serious momentum.
Yeah, it's really taking off. I mean, you can do crypto transactions right there in the app. Bitcoin, USDT, even TON, their own coin.
Super convenient. And Telegram's got, what, like 1 billion users?
Close to it, yeah, maybe even more by now. So you can see why a built-in crypto wallet there is a pretty big deal.
Huge potential to get crypto into a lot of people's hands.
For sure. Less friction, less intimidation. Just makes it easier.
Okay, so that's the background. Now, here's the mystery. People are opening up their Telegram wallet, and what do they see?
The Pi Network logo,
Sitting there. No big announcement, no fanfare, just Pi,
which has got everyone scratching their heads.
including us. So that's what we're diving into today. Why the silent treatment? And what could this mean for Pi, its community, and the whole crypto landscape?
The plot thickens.
It really does. So let's start with the obvious. Why so quiet about this? You'd think an integration like this would warrant at least a little bit of hype, right?
Yeah, you'd expect some kind of official word. I mean, this isn't some tiny project. Pi Network has millions of users.
Right. So what are the possible explanations?
Well, one thought is that they're doing a phased rollout, kind of like a soft launch. You know, release it to a small group, maybe in a specific region, see how it goes, work out any bugs, get feedback.
Sort of test run before going big.
Exactly. And it makes sense, right? You don't want to release something this big to everyone all at once and have it crash and burn. Better to be safe than sorry.
Definitely. Start small, scale up gradually. Okay, so phased rollout, that's one possibility. What else?
Another thought is, and this is a bit more technical, that what we're seeing is a side effect of integration testing. You know, the PyCore team and the Telegram wallet folks are working behind the scenes to make sure everything connects properly.
It's possible this Pi listing just kind of slipped out accidentally.
Yeah, it could be. Like, they're working on it and it accidentally became visible on the live platform.
Ah, sneak peek behind the curtain.
Exactly. And then there's the strategic soft launch angle. Maybe it's not an accident. Maybe they're intentionally keeping it low-key at first.
To kind of test the waters.
Precisely. See how users interact with it, monitor performance, maybe tweak things based on real-world usage before they shout it from the rooftops.
That makes a lot of sense. Measure twice, cut once, as they
Oh,
say.
absolutely. And, you know, a lot of the Pi community is really excited about Open Mainnet. That's when Pi is supposed to be fully tradable on the open market.
Yeah, that's the big milestone everyone's waiting for. Could this Telegram thing be connected to that in some way?
Possibly, yeah. Maybe this is part of getting everything ready for Open Mainnet. Get the integration done now, even if it's not fully functional yet, so that when Open Mainnet arrives, bam, they can just flip the switch.
Smart. Be prepared.
Exactly. But we also have to consider, you know, less exciting explanations. It could be a mistake, a glitch, you know. Software development can be messy.
Yeah, true. But it seems a little too widespread for a simple glitch, don't you think? I mean, so many people are seeing this.
Yeah, you're right. It feels more deliberate than that. Which brings us to another possibility, a coordinated announcement.
Ah, so they're planning a big reveal.
Maybe. It would make sense strategically. You know, PyCore team, Telegram wallet, maybe even TON, all announcing it together. Make a splash, get everyone talking.
Yeah, create a buzz. So lots of possible reasons for the silence, some more likely than others.
Definitely. But the bigger question is, what does this mean?
Even just seeing it there, the Pi symbol in your Telegram wallet, it feels significant.
It is. And here's why. Telegram has a massive, and I mean massive user base. We're talking potentially over 1 billion people.
Wow.
So even if right now it's just a listing, no actual sending or receiving Pi yet, that's still a huge amount of exposure for Pi Network. Think about it, even if just a small percentage of those Telegram users become curious about Pi because they see it there.
That's a lot of new potential users.
Exactly. It could drastically expand the Pi community, potentially bringing in a whole different demographic.
Yeah, and for the pioneers who've been mining Pi, some for years now, this has got to be a big confidence booster, right?
Absolutely. For a lot of them, seeing it listed on a platform like Telegram Wallet, it lends legitimacy to the project. It's like a stamp of approval.
Counters some of the skepticism that's been out there. And beyond just visibility, what about actual use? I mean, the idea of sending Pi to your contacts, just like you send a message, that's pretty powerful.
It is. Think about how easy Telegram makes it to send crypto right now. Bitcoin, TON, all right there in the app. If they can integrate that same functionality with Pi once it hits open mainnet.
It could be huge. Really make it a part of people's daily lives.
Exactly. It breaks down those barriers between the world of messaging and the world of crypto. And that's a big deal for adoption.
Makes it way more accessible to the average person.
And, Telegram Wallet is pretty tightly connected to the Open Network, TON. So this whole thing raises some interesting questions about potential synergy between Pi and TON.
Yeah, what could that look like?
Well, TON's infrastructure is built for speed and scalability, right? So if Pi could leverage some of that, maybe down the road, it could make Pi transactions faster, cheaper.
Interesting. Definitely something to keep an eye on. But all this mystery, the lack of official info,
Yeah.
it's got to be generating some buzz, right?
Oh, yeah. And some speculation, too. People are wondering, what's the timeline for Open Mainnet? What's this going to do to the price of Pi? All those questions are swirling around.
Which can be good, creates excitement,
Yeah.
but it can also lead to misinformation.
Absolutely. People filling in the blanks with assumptions, rumors. It's really important for pioneers to stick to official sources for their information.
Don't get caught up in the hype. Okay, so this whole thing has definitely created some anticipation, some pressure even, for both Pi Network and Telegram Wallet.
For sure. Now they've got to deliver.
Right. So let's talk precautions. If you're seeing Pi in your Telegram wallet, what do you need to be aware of?
First and foremost, just because you see it there doesn't mean it's fully functional.
Yeah, no sending, receiving, trading, not yet at least.
Exactly. And it's still subject to change. What you see today might not be what ends up being released.
So manage those expectations. Yeah. We've got to talk about scams, because this kind of news, it's like a beacon for scammers.
Oh, yeah. They'll be out in force trying to capitalize on the confusion.
So red flags everywhere. What should people be watching out for?
Anything that seems too good to be true. Anyone promising you can activate your Pi on Telegram Wallet right now, that's a scam. Anyone asking for your Pi passphrase, huge red flag.
Passphrase is like your key to the kingdom. Never share it.
Exactly. And remember, seeing Pi listed doesn't mean there's an official market price yet. Don't fall for any schemes trying to sell you Pi based on this.
Wait for official announcements. Stick to reputable exchanges.
Exactly.
Okay, so looking ahead, what's next? What should we be watching for?
Official communication. We need to hear from Pi Network, from Telegram Wallet, about what this means, what their plans are.
Clear the air. Get everyone on the same page.
Exactly. And for pioneers, the message is be patient, be cautious, and stay tuned.
Keep mining. If that's what you're doing, keep your account secure and wait for official news.
Absolutely. This whole situation, it's definitely a sign that things are moving, that Pi is gaining visibility.
Yeah, appearing on a platform like Telegram, that's a big deal.
It is. But it's still early days. A lot can change.
So to sum it all up, Pi Network popping up in Telegram Wallet. It's definitely interesting. It's potentially significant,
Lots of possibilities.
but still a lot of unknowns.
Wait and see, but be careful out there. Lots of sharks in the water.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
So that's our deep dive for today.
But it does make you think, right? This whole thing with Pi and Telegram, is this the start of a trend? Crypto integrated into messaging apps becoming part of our everyday digital lives.
Definitely food for thought. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.